Grant is.
Juan Big Dong.
Yeah.
Sam is. Adam is.
Another former legendary James Dean.
Alright. But seriously, the first episode of this thing we're doing, here's the table read. Here we go. Stage directions from Grant.
Yeah.
Internal.
It's okay.
Audition room. Day. Adam peers through the ajar doorway. He's 21, clean cut, good looking and knows it. The paint is peeling from the walls. There's mould and wet patches abound. The lighting is dingy. The centrepiece of the room is an old, cheap black leather sofa. Sitting behind a desk is a cheaply dressed man with a receding hairline and £8 shot glasses. He's got fingers in many a seedy pie. This is Stanley Kubrick. Kubrick, same thing. He's instantly browsing something on a laptop. Adam stands in the doorway, waiting to be acknowledged. Stanley doesn't notice him. After a few seconds, Adam's had enough.
Hello?
Stanley jumps up, scrambling, and shuts the laptop. A smirk spreads across his features.
You must be Adam Cain.
Very good, yeah. Very good.
Internal podcast recording room. Day. Text on screen. 2 days earlier. The microphone is on a table surrounded by a few chairs. On the wall is a poster. The words Cain explained. Adam sits at the table with an empty frappe cup. He's staring fixated at his phone screen, swiping over and over again. Seconds pass. Adam scowls disappointed.
Sorry.
Adam looks up. The voice belongs to an Adam Sabira. I can't even.
How
pronounce
do you
it.
not know my name?
Dan Sabiri.
His name is Dan S, alright?
You read Adam.
Just read it,
Anyway,
just read it.
Okay.
My friend's on Facebook, right?
Mid-20s, not quite an alpha male, not quite a nerd. He sits beside Adam. He rushed and agitated.
I've been here for an hour and 13 minutes.
That was weirdly specific. Also, you know why I'm late.
In walks Dan Pullinger, mid-20s, his clothing an odd mixture of geek and hip-hop artist. He clutches a battered notepad and pen. He too slumps on the chair.
I'm always waiting for you. I've already spent loads of money on drinks because I've been bored.
I mean, you didn't have to.
Adam slides his chair back and motions towards the floor beneath the table. The Dans duck their heads down and row of 5 empty frappe cups are neatly arranged on the floor.
Jesus, he must be about to burst.
Yeah, I have to update my hydration.
Dan and Dan look at each other, puzzled. They snort, amused.
What? I have to drink otherwise I'll literally die. Don't you know anything?
Die? It's
Yeah.
not Guild of Ethiopia.
I was talking about real reality, Dan. Not Lord of the Rings. God.
Of course, Geldof the Grey. That was really nerdy of you, Adam.
I'm not a nerd. I just meant that wizards aren't real, and even if they were, they'd need to hydrate.
More puzzled looks.
But if they're magic, can't they just make it so they're not thirsty?
Then maybe they should give that power to everyone. Selfish bastards.
Surprisingly noble.
Adam looks pleased with himself. In walks Matt. Also mid-20s, he proudly sports a perfectly groomed afro. His t-shirt emblazoned
I do like that one.
with his rock band of the week. Despite his tardiness, he's unapologetic.
What's quacking, gents?
Everyone shoots him a dirty look.
Where have you been? I've been here nearly an hour.
Dan P is about to comment on the Adam's time discrepancy.
What do you mean? We're only 13 minutes late. Why were you so early?
I had to prepare my thoughts for the afternoon. It's a performance and rehearsal is important.
Right, so you were early. And also, what's a performance? We do a podcast.
Time isn't your greatest friend, is it, Matt? I've been really discombobulated sitting here on my own.
The other three burst out laughing.
What do you mean?
Adam scrambles for an answer. He fails.
We're running out of time, and we gotta get this done, Scrubs.
What, for our 7 listeners?
Actually, it was 39 last week.
Stop talking, let's just start.
Or what, you'll...
No, he's right. Just come on.
Alright.
The guys sit around the table. Throats are clear. The mic is switched on and readied.
Hello, and welcome back to Cain Explains, episode 47. What is happening today, gents? Adam, are you
Wait.
going to... Okay.
The guys huff and puff.
I thought you were in a hurry.
Adam edges towards the door.
I had 6 coffees, I need to downgrade my hydration.
I've never heard anybody say hydration so frequently.
Adam's anxious to leave and a bit embarrassed.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know, show my nose.
The guys look at each other, perplexed. Adam's
Getting
doing
there.
the wee dance.
You know.
It's like he's been stabbed in the bladder.
Do you mean you're going for a piss?
Don't say it like that. The mic's on.
Just go, Adam.
Adam scurries out of the room.
Internal podcast recording room. A little while later, the guys are huddled around the microphone. obviously in the middle of a podcast.
So we can be certain that the jet fuel could never have been hot enough to melt the steel superstructure.
Dan, Pete and Matt's face betrayed their skepticism.
Skepticism
Thank
was
you.
happening as well, though.
Adam isn't paying any attention. He is slumped in his chair, exhaling aggressively, refreshing something on his phone.
Are we boring you, Ed?
Fuck's sake.
What are you looking at there?
Adam continues unshamed.
But you can't stop paying attention. It's literally your show. It's got your name on it.
I'm waiting to hear from my agent.
The others look at each other surprised.
You got an agent?
Obviously, I'm in the film industry.
You work in cinema, so not really.
Yeah, I know, but I'm an actor as well.
Again, not really. You're doing drama at college.
Adam finally looks up from his phone.
I'm waiting to hear about an audition.
Is it an adult film?
Of course.
Shot looks and sounds across the room.
Starting in porn. That's brave.
It is a well-trodden path.
What are you talking about? It's a film for adults, not children.
Good, because then that would be policeman.
It's not porn. I'm not gay!
Dan, P and Dan S.
Why would that make you gay?
Didn't Stallone do a porno?
See, Adam, Rocky did one. You love Rocky.
Nobody needs to see that.
Shut up! It's for a film. An action film.
I bet it is. So you're going for your 15 minutes of fame then?
No, it's a feature length, not 15
Oh,
minutes.
forget
Forget
it.
it.
Adam exclaims suddenly.
Oh,
Seconds go by. Adam says nothing. The others stare at him, waiting for an explanation. It isn't forthcoming.
Dude!
Adam takes a while to look up.
what?
Tell us what happened.
When?
Literally just now!
Oh, yeah, I thought I was just showing off with my face. You know,
Oh.
physical theatre.
Podcast, Adam.
Alright, don't get angry. My agent emailed me. I got the audition.
Adam again fails to elaborate. There's much looking to the heavens.
Go on then!
Industrial car park, evening. The Dans, Matt and Adam lean against a small red car belonging to Dan S. They look up at a run-down industrial building. This looks like a bad part of town. Adam is clutching a script.
So remember, Adam, as an actor, you'll sometimes have to do things that make you uncomfortable, so you have to get over some of your weird hang-ups, like, now.
I know.
This is a shithole. Proper shit.
Is this the right place?
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to rehearse my performance of acting.
That was such a good sentence.
Adam puts the script on the car roof, pulls out his phone, checks the time.
Time to go in. My dad said it's better to be a little bit early. Shows willingness.
He's not wrong.
I didn't say he was.
Oh, never mind. You ready?
Obviously.
Adam heads towards the building. As he approached the doors, it bursts open and an actress scurries out. She's shaken, fighting off tears.
Someone's not going to part then.
Adam scoffs and rolls his eye. He turns towards the car.
You can go now.
He waves dismissively.
Remember, don't accuse the director of being late.
Good luck then.
Okay.
Don't get sucked off.
Adam is caught off guard by the comment. He looks back just in time to trip up the step of the door. Adam disappears inside. He's left the script on top of the car. Close up, script. The title page reads Oliver's Twist, based on the Charles Dickens Oliver Twist. Internal audition room, moments later, extension of flash forward. Stanley motions for Adam to come into the room.
You've come early. I hope you won't do that when you get the part.
Oh, I can come back if you want.
Nonsense. Stanley Kubrick, director.
Kubrick.
I'm Adam Cain, but my friends sometimes call me James Dean.
Stanley tilts his head, squints.
Yeah, if you say so.
He reaches out a hand, takes Adam and leads him to the sofa. He sits close to Adam, still grasping his hand. Adam is clearly awkward about the close proximity.
So, thanks for giving me the odd...
Shh. Don't talk just yet.
Stanley gets up and makes the camera lens pose with his hands. His eyes Adam up and down from various angles. Approvingly he does.
Yeah, it'll do.
Adam watches him, puzzled, tense. He tries to push through the awkwardness.
I've got a monologue. It's actually a scene from Oliver Twist.
Tries to affect a jokey tone.
I've done my homework.
Then I've got great expectations for you.
Okay. I have to stand up to perform it well. I need to show the energy of my movements.
Plenty of time for that. Before we go on, just a few formalities to clear up. Have you ever done anything like this before?
Oh yeah, as a schoolboy.
Schoolboy? Very avant-garde.
Thanks.
Now, I tend to push my boys and girls quite hard. I need to know if you'll be able to take that.
Of course, I can take it. I can take whatever comes at me.
I bet you can.
Stanley stops the cliche directional spiel. He
Really
scrunches
get that
back
project.
towards Adam and sits uncomfortably close to him once more. He slings an arm around Adam's shoulders. Adam jumps up with a start, his body rigid.
Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of...
Stanley looks at him lovingly. Adam peters out.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Adam's face lights up, not fully grasping the situation. He's simply delighted to be complimented.
Great, so I got it.
Stanley stands up and claps his hands together.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Adam's face falls. Stanley smiles.
But I think you can expect a phone call.
They shake hands. Stanley once more clings on for too long, looks deeply into Adam's eyes.
Thank you for seeing me.
No, thank you.
Adam awkwardly prices the man's hand off his.
Bye.
And Adam quickly... Corridor. Stanley pops his head round the corner of the door and watches with a creepy smile on his lip as Adam leaves the building. External, industrial car park. Adam walks away from the building, a spring in his step.
Hollywood, here I come.
Behind him, props suitable for a Victorian period piece are being ferried into the studio from a white van. Finally, a number of blow-up sex dolls, some of them dressed in Victorian clothing, are transferred from the van. Adam sees none of it. Internal, cinema corridor. Next day. Dan, P and Matt are walking down the corridor. Matt wears a cinema employee uniform.
And Libya hasn't been the same since.
Matt makes bayonet sodomizing a motion. Adam walks past. He too wears a cinema uniform. Dan spies him, eager for a way out of Matt's conspiracy theory.
Adam, the man of the hour. How'd the audition go?
Adam seems oblivious to the two of them and pass by. Matt shouts to get his attention.
Adam!
Adam looks briefly and snootedly ahead, deliberately avoiding acknowledging Dan, P and Matt. Internal, empty cinema screen. Moments later, Adam is sweeping the aisles of the screen, humming as he does. Matt walks into the screen.
Why did you ignore us earlier?
Adam looks at Matt, considers ignoring him again, decides against it.
I was practicing my fame walk.
Do you mean Walk of Fame?
No.
Of course not. How'd it actually go in there?
Let's just say, I'll be in the cinema, but I won't be cleaning the screens.
Matt looks at him blankly, puzzled.
I don't know what that means.
They love me. I've made it. You'll be telling your future grandchildren how you once worked with the late, great Adam Cain.
At least I'll outlive you then.
No, you won't.
Oh, thanks. You got the part? Or no?
Adam doesn't pick up on his tone.
Obviously.
Right, okay. How much did they tell you about the role?
I already told you, it's Oliver's twist. Don't you listen to anything?
I know that, but did he tell you anything about the tone of the piece?
Are you trying to put me off it or something?
I just don't want you to get your hopes up too high. It's a long way to the top for an actor, and it just...
Stop trying to do a piss on my breakfast cereal.
Okay, number one, not how that phrase goes, and two, I don't want you getting into anything, uncomfortable, okay? Do you know what the film's about?
It's Charles Dick or something like that. How many times?
Okay,
God.
okay, just listen. I did some research into this Stanley Kubrick. You do know what he does, right?
Yeah, he's a director.
Very good. And what sort of films does he direct?
Adam doesn't understand the implication and Matt doesn't wait for an answer.
Remember that conversation we had on the podcast the other day about Stallone doing a certain type of film before he got famous?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Adam's expression is blank.
Films of a carnal and animalistic nature, if you will.
It's a film, Matt, not a nature show. You're just embarrassing yourself. You simple English.
Oh, use a fucking brain cell, okay? Good luck, man. I'm out.
He storms out. Adam yells after him.
You'll regret that when I'm famous.
Matt puts his back in the door. He squints in quiet and contained anger in his voice.
Excuse me?
Adam flounders around the clever retort.
At least I'm...
He trails off. Matt looks towards the heavens and exits. A few seconds of silence. Adam comes, thinks about what Matt said. He frowns and resumes sweeping the floor. External, Adam's house, a couple of days later, afternoon. Adam stands outside the house, awaiting a lift to the set. After a few moments, Stanley Kubrick, yes, turns up into a battered old car to give him a ride. Adam is a little taken aback. This is a professional and he knows it.
There's my Oliver.
Does the director usually pick people up?
He does for his eponymous hero.
Maybe I am now, but everyone will know me one day.
Good.
That's the spirit. Are you ready?
Yeah, I've been checking out the lines, reading over and over.
You are a good boy. Now in you get. Time's a wasting.
Stanley touches Adam's thigh. Adam recalls slightly grimacing.
Relax. Trust me. You'll go a long way.
Adam shuffles awkwardly but holds his tongue.
There we go, nice and easy.
Internal porn waiting room. Later
Okay,
that day.
for this, seeing as Juan's actually in the scene, I'll do the stage directions and you be Juan. The wallpaper is peeling off the walls and is stained with years of cigarette smoke. The carpet has stains of an unknown nature all over it in splotches. Adam sits alone, going over the script. There are loud noises coming from the other room. Adam, trying to concentrate, scowls. Muffled moaning and scraping. Adam, increasingly agitated, hums to drown them out. Adam gets up and begins pounding the wall himself, in agitation. Then the thumps quicken and grow louder, and abruptly they stop.
Where's my latte?
That's the one.
Not bad, yeah.
The actor with the accent comes in to the room and whams the door closed. He wipes the sweat from his brow. Late 20s, good looking, charcoaly handprints all over him. Adam jumps out of his skin.
I'm sorry, it's all kicking off out there.
Adam looks up from his script.
Out there, the movie.
He indicates with
Really quite funny.
he indicates with his thumb.
I tell you, Stanley Kubrick really knows how to get the best performance out of the guy.
Adam nods his head, not really understanding what's being said.
So, Hom Big Dong.
Where's that from? I'm Adam, by the way.
Juan laughs at Adam's apparent joke. Adam's face is completely blank, and so Juan's enthusiasm and penis drops.
This isn't my real name.
So you're really not Indian?
Wow, you got a terrible ear.
A few seconds of awkward silence, realising Adam's out of his depth and perhaps a little nervous. Juan changes the subject.
So, you're playing Oliver. That's really cool, man.
Thanks, but I didn't know there was wrestling in Oliver Twist.
Juan is befuddled.
Oh, you're having me on, right?
I heard loads of banging.
Juan tries to suppress a grin.
Yeah, you did. How did it sound?
Distracting.
Juan is deflated, scowls at Adam.
You didn't like it?
It was a bit annoying.
Now, you're just being rude. I was giving it my absolute best. Who are you to criticise me?
What? I told you, I'm Adam.
You're a mouthy little shit.
Juan, furious, turns and exits, slamming the door once more.
Donde este mi la cate?
Adam shakes his head and resumes reading the script. A few moments pass, Adam mouths the lines of the script to himself.
Please, sir, can I have...
Adam's cut short as the door is flung open. The cast and crew members bundle in, chatting loudly. Adam flings down the script in frustration, giving up on the rehearsal. An actress, Christina, late 20s, has a kind face, wipes her charcoaly hands all over her robe and sits beside Adam.
And does anyone who wants to upset Juan? He's locked himself in the bog. Again.
Adam pretends to ignore the question. The cast and crew plonk themselves down unceremoniously, shoveling packaged lunches into their mouths. Adam wrinkles his nose. This isn't show business. This isn't how it's meant to be. Christina lightly knocks on Adam's forehead. He recoils.
Hello? Anybody home?
Where did you get the sandwiches from?
Ha, mate, we have to bring our own food.
I thought they would be catering.
Oh, honey, no. But they've graciously supplied us with water and paper cups.
Adam looks around. Not a vending machine nor an exit inside.
So, where can I get some food?
Christina stands up and crosses the table to Adam.
Here, you can have mine. I'm up next and my scenes with a big boy. Plus, vomit isn't sexy.
She passes him a banana and Adam gratefully takes it.
Thanks. Gotta eat clean to bulk up, you know? Clean body, clean soul.
Takes a bite.
So you're this Adam we've heard all about.
Adam is thrilled she's already heard of him. He self-indulgently runs his fingers through his hair.
Yeah, that's me.
So, how are you finding the shoot?
It's good, yeah. I haven't done anything yet, though.
Well, your big debut's up soon. You excited?
I suppose.
The assistant director enters from the other room. Christina, we're ready for your cream pie scene now. Adam, mid-banana, stops.
I thought there wasn't any catering.
Christina laughs, thinking he's joking. She turns to leave for the set.
Can't wait for our finger bang scene.
Without a moment's hesitation.
I'm great at that, see?
That's the one. Adam fires back with a double finger gun in response. Christina shoots him an exaggerated comedic wink and she too exits. Adam, pleased with himself, tucks into his banana. As if by magic, Stanley has appeared behind him. He stands and watches Adam take a bite out of the banana. Interior set that afternoon. The room is decorated in kitsch Victorian style. The crew members scurry around making adjustments to cameras, fiddling with brooms and lights and all that. Adam, now dressed as Oliver Twist, stands alone. Under his breath, he recites his big line over and over again.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Please, sir, can I have some more?
Christina and Juan watch Adam intently. His is the performance that everybody's been waiting for. Juan is staring daggers. Christina, wiping her face, gives him a thumbs up. Stanley approaches Adam.
There he is, my star.
Behind him, Juan turns to storm out. Christina stops him.
Just practicing my line. I think I got it.
I knew you would. Why don't you show us?
Adam stands up tall and takes a deep breath.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
He's knocked it out of the park! Everybody but Juan breaks out into applause. A huge smug smile spreads across Adam's face. Juan crunches his empty coffee cup and throws it to the floor.
Wow, thanks, guys. I did think it was quite good.
It was, but I need you to do something a little different. Remember in the scene Oliver's on his knees, he's asking and he's about to receive.
Receive what?
Juan!
Okay. Dragging his feet, Juan walks onto the stage.
Cure?
Show the boy what he's about to receive.
A man runs up to Juan. From his pocket he withdraws a small bottle of lubricant. He squirts it into his hands and rubs it in. Juan, still sulking, drops his trousers. Adam is shocked. His eyes widen. His mouth falls open.
Yes, exactly like that.
Adam finally twigs where he is and what's expected of him. He looks around the set. Everybody's watching expectantly. Christina is biting her lip.
And action!
Exterior, industrial car park. Moments later, Adam is outside, panting. He's holding on to a carrier bag. Crew member stands beside him, casually smoking a cigarette.
Alright.
Adam takes a few breaths.
No.
Didn't know it was born away.
The crew member throws the cigarette to the floor. Christina, Rogue once more, comes outside to join him. Christina protectively takes off her dressing gown and wraps it around Adam.
Fuck off, Trev.
Always one.
Trev goes back into the building.
Is there anybody who can get you home?
Yeah, I've called someone.
Small red car turns up. Adam approaches, and he turns around.
Thanks.
Interior, small red car. Matt is the driver. Adam gets in and shuts the door. Alright?
Yeah?
They drive off. Not another word is needed. Matt was right. Christina waves enthusiastically after the car. The end.
So Danielle's playing Christina then?
No, me.
For the read, maybe, but not in
But
life.
she has fucked off. So,
She is
no.
royally fucked up.
And thank you very much, Lee.
Thank you, excellent.
Sorry.
That'll do.
That was about half an hour.
Yeah.
That was
That was about 20
Why don't
minutes.
you save another minute for the plenary?